Kristen Strout with Motorcycle and Powersports News. We have a special edition of On the Throttle here in Las Vegas at AIMExpo 2025. Super excited to see what's new, so let's come check it out. Kicking off my AIMExpo adventure, I visited Scott Newby at Yamaha's side-by-side division. As you might know from following me on Instagram at Kristen Strout Racing, I am a proud R1 rider, so I was so thrilled to see what Yamaha had in store at their booth.
The exciting new thing is what you have here behind us, which is our all-new RMAX 41000. So we had a similar vehicle before that was RMAX 41000, but that is now our compact, so it's the shorter wheelbase for tighter trails, had a convertible bed on it. Well, now we have full-size rear dump bed, full-size rear cabin, so it's really focused on those adventure seekers as well as those all-day family rides where you want to go out in comfort, durable, reliable product that you can have fun with the family. But the one thing too that's great about the RMAX 41000 is that all these new enhancements carry across the RMAX 1000 line. That's updated suspension settings, all new turf mode that's on our on-command system, a new Adventure Pro and a TFT meter, rear view camera, like all sorts of features all the way throughout. Again, it carries across the RMAX 1000 line. Even on our Grizzly as well as our Kodiak 700, the ATVs, we have an all new EPS motor in there, electric power steering, just to make sure that when people are out there, they're having a good time and they don't have to worry about the vehicles breaking down. We have our 10-year belt warranty on the vehicles as well that no one else has in the industry, so all sorts of cool things that we proudly build and test, design all these vehicles down in Noonan, Georgia, that's built for the world too, so very cool experience.
Continuing at Yamaha, I caught up with Derek Brooks to dive into the new R-series of bikes. Derek shared some exciting updates about the series and discussed the different investment options available. Me being a Yamaha rider, I have an R1. I'm a little confused with all the new numbers coming out. We got the R3, the R7, the R9, still have the R1 and the R1M, of course. But can you kind of explain to me the key differences and why you kind of brought out all these new models?
It's a really good question. That's the question we've got a lot. Like, so an R9, how does that versus an R6? So, yeah, traditionally for many years we've had R6s in R1, so a 600 and a 1000, of course. But what we saw really kind of post, if you think back to 2008, 2009, post global financial crisis, the market got cut down to nearly half the size it was before that. And we really saw the effect, especially in super sport bike type sales. We really started to dig into that and really try to understand why. Obviously, finances got tight for everybody, but other categories weren't dropping like what we were seeing with super sport bikes. And once we started really digging into the research, we did a lot of interviews, focus groups, we really started to realize that consumers still love the idea of a super sport bike, the cool look, the full fairing, it just looks the part, but it was to the point where they were getting too far out of reach price-wise. So an R6, I'll be the first to admit, it started at around $8,000 in the beginning, and it went up. It went up over $12,200. So to some degree, it was really driving people out of the opportunity to be able to buy something like that. So eventually, we had the opportunity to introduce the R3, so a 320 cc. That really fit the niche of more of an entry type buyer. Obviously, much more affordable. But again, we were kind of missing that mid and upper range product that was affordable, attainable, easy to buy. And again, even in our research, it wasn't just about easy to buy, easy to afford. It was also about not just easy to ride, but rideable. So more comfortable, more usable power. So that really drove us down the road to come up with a concept for the R7. So a twin cylinder bike, still good performance, still super snappy, great handling, and it looks the part, but it's also very affordable.
You can tell by looking at that rear tire size, right? A lot of times with the bikes like to.
But in its first 2 years, it won the Twins Cup Championship. So it's still a very capable, quote unquote race bike. So then the next evolution, the R1 is still, very well, still an amazing bike, but it's also, admittedly, it's a premium price product.
Hey, mine holds its resale value pretty well now because of it, so I appreciate it.
So naturally, we had already the CP3, the inline crossplane 3 or triple engine base from the MT series. So that was just a natural progression. If we could take that engine base, that engine platform, and turn it into something similar to the R7 concept, where it's still very sporty, very high performance, very fun to ride, but also attainable from a pricing standpoint. It really
so the R9 is actually kind of a step down from the R7.
Yeah, it's so the R9 is very similar to where the R6 price was, and it's almost
that's
a 900
where I was like getting confused with stuff because I'm like, this one's like more CCs, like, but I know there's a whole lot more to it than that. But so thank you for clarifying some of that up.
Powering my way through the aisles, I made it to the BS Battery booth where they shared some exclusive news with us.
This year we got a lot of new and exciting stuff. One of the really cool things today, I'm announcing for the very first time the new U1-500 ROV-specific battery, vibration dampening, the big 8mm terminal, so it's plug-and-play fitment, OEM quality. So it's nobody else has anything else. They're trying to use lawnmower or other batteries on their side-by-sides. Doesn't work great. We want it to work perfect. So we came out with the brand new U1-500, perfect for those models. Additionally, not to ignore our motorcycle friends, we also have the new BGZ series. It has nice threaded terminals, big capacity on that, and really exciting, the lithium series, which has phenomenal performance. When you're talking about 900 cold cranking amps out of a Group 30 size battery, nobody has that kind of durability and performance out right now, so we're really excited to show it. And we sell tenders, we sell chargers, we sell quick connect kits and boosters for batteries, so that way whenever it's time for you to get on your motorcycle or your machine and go down the road, you have a perfectly charged battery and nobody's mad anymore. And then when that happens, we also sell the PBO2 power box. That's the emergency jump box for your friends that don't listen. So we can take care of you with maintenance, we can take care of you with preventative, and then we have a really quality battery to start out.
After an exhausting dash across the showroom floor, I reached Vance Hines, where Robert Martinez introduced us to their latest mufflers featuring a unique new twist.
We have a ton of exciting new products, but I think what's really stealing the show for us right now would be our Razorback 450s. So it's a 4.5-inch muffler with a bold, aggressive sound, but one of the unique things about it is the end cap. So if you look right here, it has a nice machined end cap with a slash up, but not everyone wants a slash up, so this has the ability to rotate. And now you have a slash down with the machine logo right there on the other side. So I think it's the little features like that that sets us apart. We're always constantly striving to make better and newer products for applications, whether it be Harley, Honda, side-by-side, truck. We're definitely involved in a lot of different segments within the power sports and automotive industry. So
I made my way to the Sena booth, where Ryland showcased their latest innovations in communication technology.
So this is my first time here at AIM, so I'm so hyped to be here. We just came out with our brand new 60S, so this is going to be our streamlined top-of-the-line product. So what's awesome about that is it's going to have those advanced speakers, it's going to have AI noise control, and on top of just that, looks-wise, it comes with interchangeable faceplates and a dynamic LED, so you can really customize it to be your own, which I think is super awesome. And another thing that we're coming out with too is the Phantom, so I'll go ahead and grab that. The Phantom here is just like the 60S in the fact that it has those second-generation Harman Kardon speakers. It's got the AI Vance, noise cancellation, all that. It has a flashlight just like the other one, but it's built into the helmet, so you don't have to worry about installing it yourself. And the sound quality is actually a little bit better in this because it's built for the helmet and the helmet's built for it, so that sound is really going to be crystal clear. So the awesome thing about Sena is we are always pushing to go forward and to make our product the best that it can be. We're taking customer feedback, we're constantly doing updates, whether it's through your phone or through firmware, things like that. We are making sure that our product is up to date for the best possible customer experience. So I just want to make sure to put that out there and let it be known.
Wrapping up day one, I stopped by Automatic Distributors. Their massive presence from big signage to their expansive booth on the showroom floor was unmissable, and I was curious to find out what they had going on as a leading national distributor in the power sports market.
Really, it's just about connecting with the dealers. This is industry people and the dealer network. They're here, and we're just trying to attract new customers and show them what we're all about. And it's been going pretty good so far. We have a top-of-the-line customer service. We brought on a lot of new exciting brands in the last year and a half. Pirelli, Renthal, just to name a few, Scott. And we're growing rapidly. As you can see, we have a really nice booth this year. Last year we were here, we had a booth. This year it's even better. So I'm looking forward to the future with this company.
Well, that's a wrap on this special AIMExpo edition of On the Throttle. There's plenty more to see here, but hopefully you enjoyed what we covered. Be sure to check out the website for future episodes and more power sports content. I'm Kristen Strout with MPN. And thanks for watching.